Hi, this is Mitch Stephen, and I'll be your host today for the Freedom First 401k Self-Directed Retirement Plan video series. I was first turned on to these strategies many years ago, and I have since used these tax-free strategies to hit my freedom numbers and hit my freedom first. The purpose of these videos is to open your eyes to the power of these tools and how investing tax-free or tax-deferred can set you light years ahead. I think it was Warren Buffett that was quoted as saying that if you took $1 and you doubled it every year for 27.5 years, and if it was taxed at 35% every year, it would equal $1 million. But if you remove that 35% taxation and you doubled that dollar every year for 27.5 years, it would be worth $200 million. That's the difference we're talking about here. Even if you had to pay tax of the 35% at the end when you took it out, you're still left with $130 million instead of $1 million. So these are the kind of strategies we're going to be talking about. And I'd like to introduce to you my friend and nationally renowned self-directed retirement attorney, Tim Berry. And we're going to be having a long conversation over the next couple of days about exactly how you proliferate in self-directed retirement plans. That would be traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs, or solo 401ks. But in general at first, and then we'll get specific. But tell us a little bit about your background, Tim.
Gosh, a little bit of background. I've been dealing with self-directed retirement plans since 1997. So what is that, 20 years? I can't even think of it anymore. I'm dating myself. But that's my background, dealing with the tax issues on these retirement plans.
I think it's important when people niche down. This man, Tim Berry, has made it his niche to deal with IRS and self-directed retirement plans and everything that's mentioned or spoken about or written about or litigated about or case study about. This is what this man studies day in and day out for the last 2 decades plus. So I'm really excited to have you here today. I'm going to learn as much during this series as anybody because there is a ton of myths out there, isn't there?
There's a ton of myths. You're absolutely correct, yeah.
I mean, every time I go and tell Tim, you know, I heard that you can do this or do that, I find out that, that's not exactly right. So the whole purpose of this video series is to try to clear all this up once and for all, get it right from the horse's mouth. My partner and I have had self-directed retirement plans that we try to work with and through and to proliferate. And every time we go to try to do something, we get 2 or 3 or 5 different stories. So we get on the internet and we try to figure out like what's the right thing. And the reason why we're making this video series is because it's all fragmented. There's no one that takes you from A to Z about what it's about. So we're going to do our very best and tackle that A to Z outline on self-directed retirement plans. And that's what we're here to do. So I want to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Mitch.